Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we got something really special. We're unboxing Misty Waters at the World's Edge, a grand adventure on the high seas. This isn't just any board game. You'll be the captain of your own ship, you'll explore mysterious mist-shrouded waters, and you will battle foes, trade and recruit your crew. You'll seek treasure and glory in uncharted islands, and from unpredictability weather, an epic naval skirmish will be something common to you. You'll see a lot of skirmishes down the road with mysterious encounters and strategic planning, and everything this game has packed for us. It's full of choices and excitement. So I had the opportunity to do an unboxing, playthrough and an explanatory video for Misty Waters when it was seeking crowdfunding. Now the game that was produced is fulfilled and it's hitting my table, so I'm very excited to keep playing Misty Waters because I had a ton of fun, really, and I really believe this is one of the greatest, if not in the top tier of pirate games I've ever played. So that being said, let's start unboxing everything. You see a lot of different things here. I will start from the rulebook, just briefly to show you some details, and then we'll start digging into the different components. Right. So this is the rulebook. Okay. It has this nice print, which looks like a leather bound style effect. This is just print, but it looks nice. Good choice. Okay. Actually, this would have been a much better cover if you ask me, but this is just a personal taste, having that instead of this. But anyway, it's really nice, really nice. So we have the introduction and the game summary, followed by a full length of contents and the components, various tokens and boards. You see different cargo currency, infrastructure, different tiles. You see different tokens, player items, bits and pieces. There is a ton of components here, and everything is listed in detail. You'll see monsters. You'll see the vessel miniatures and their respective boards. Okay, and you'll see cards and exploration cards, action cards, event cards, sea adventure cards, and tavern cards. Okay, so everything included. We have the setup of the game. Okay, here are the different decks that go on top of the different islands. Fantastic time. The encounters are one of a kind. They're amazing. There's a lot of fun here to be explored. Map locations, you can have bases, you can have areas where you repair your ship, you can have recruit deck opportunities, deck crew opportunities, and posts, etc. Okay, so everything is explained. Main islands, points of interest, taverns, various effects and things, and patrols, etc. So here are the rounds and phases of the game. We have the Wheel of Time phase, the NPC movement and attack phase, the weather phase, the drawing action card phase, player's turn phase, and reset. Okay, so it's all captured on this banner. You'll see how everything really works in the different segments of the rulebook. Okay, don't get frightened by the length of this rulebook because it seems lengthy and it's quite dense in terms of text. It's just that it has examples and tables and all the information listed. The core of the rules is something really okay to get into, at least in my perspective. And here's a set phase, and we're at page 21, and then you just have, you know, anatomy of the cards, exploration, details, how the cards work, tokens, plantations, forts, mines, the different vessels. You can see you have sloops and caravels and fleet and brigs and frigates and galleons and heavy frigates and line battleships and heavy line battleships. Okay, wow. And different things about ranging, ranges, battles, attacking, and so on explained. Okay. The end of the game. advanced and variant rules. You can have the last day tempo as one of the variants, additional action cards, pirate ship boarding battles, where you just board also other players, plantations with militia, shortened variant, simplified variant, extended variant, adventure variant, a team mode, and a quick reference. There is a lot of wealth in this game, okay, in terms of opportunities and gameplay. Right, so just briefly to show you this, the Empire's expansion, which adds asymmetric units. It's separate, okay, and you also have the solo and co-op game, because what you've seen so far it's competitive, but you can also have a co-op game, and I'm really looking forward to try also the solo. Right, so before doing anything else, I'm just going to remove some things out of the picture. I'm going to show you in more detail what all these are in a sec, but I want first to all these are minis, by the way. And I want, and tokens and bits and pieces. I want to open the map here first, because it's huge and I won't be able to show it to you once I start taking things out. Okay, so this is a mat. There you go. This is the round sequence that I told you before. Okay, this is the archipelago. It looks really nice, really nice. It's very big because it's a big game. Okay, and maybe it's also bigger than the, suppose in the, from the main board. I'm just going to place it on top of that once we open. But boy, does it look nice. I really, really like it. Okay, this is a very, very good. It's stitched also, neoprene stitched mat. Okay, so great quality. Right, so let me show you the box, because for the most part the things are outside of this box, like the bits and pieces came in the other cartoon, which we're going to see. This is the back of the box. Okay, I'm going to take this out and place the board on it for comparison with the mat. Very nice. They have printed acknowledgements on the back of the board instead of having it blank. That's something really neat. And also they've printed the backers. So that's a way of appreciating, really appreciating the people who, you see it's more than one. There's a lot of people there. This was a very successful project. And this is the main board. For sure, it's 3 panels. It's really large, but for sure you can see that it is smaller than the. I have aligned it at the bottom part, and you can see how much the mat extends around it, which is what I wanted really. If you want to have a mat, you just want to have a bigger playing area than typically you would have on your board. Otherwise, what's the purpose? Okay, at least this is my personal opinion about mats. Okay, I really want that they are bigger, or they combine things, etc. So this is a board. One thing I can tell you for sure is that this looks more bright than this, and this is also nice, because if you want more, I don't know, not so bright waters, let me put it like that, you go for this. If you want bright waters, you go for that. You see the difference? That's nice. I don't know if it was done by intention, but I really like that it didn't went with a dark matte and went with a more contrast, a bright dark matte. Really nice. Cool. Okay, so let's continue with our unboxing. Right. So we have a lot of organization needs to happen here, because there are, as you can see, locations for all the minis, and they are printed. Okay, so you'll know what to place where, but this is going to happen afterwards, not now. We have the boards, dice, and also there's an insert with the sea adventure cards, event cards, and the weather tiles here. Okay, which are these, I suppose. Yeah. Right. So let's start by taking things out of the punch boards. I'm going to be showing you bits and pieces here and there, but for the most part I will be returning to the miniatures to show you the miniatures. Okay, so these are a linen finish thick cardboard, okay, good quality. There's a lot of bits and pieces here with locations, with the sea monsters, with the crew, okay, the cannons, the coins. The coins look really nice, by the way, and the flags and so on. Okay, cool. So let's place that there for the moment. And let's open the boards. Okay, so we have the recessed boards for the different vessels. Okay, so there you have it. There are quite a few. So we have sloops, okay, and these are the starting sloops, okay. You have caravel, you have brigs, all these are recessed boards, by the way. So you have brigs, you have galleons, and heavy frigates, and heavy line battleship. So quite a few here. These are this is the main board, okay, for the galleass, right? Here we have the dice of the game. One is the weather die, and the rest are the common die. Nice, chunky, good quality. Okay. Bits and pieces here. So you can see chest tokens, and you can see some sun timers with marker, and also the scouts. These are upgraded, I believe, from the token ones. Right. This is one of the coolest pieces, 3D pieces. Okay, so these are cannons. Nice. The fort, but how cool is that? This is really nice. This is maybe the coolest first player piece ever. Right. Then we have a pouch, which feels like nice quality cloth. Don't know if you can see it. We have a deck of cards. We'll come back to that in a sec. These are the weather cards. Okay. You can see the one side, and then you can see their back. Cool. So let's place them there. Next, we're going to see the stickers. These are stickers for renaming. Okay, so this was an add-on, right? I'm really impressed with this dice tray. It has the logo of the game, in there. It has good good color. And this is something I've seen for the first time. This is a compartment, so where you can place, I suppose, a dice and then limit it. Okay, this is really nice. Leather back, velvet inner inside, and Misty Waters there. So well done, good quality. Right, we have 4 player aids. This game plays up to 5, but I think if you have 4, 1 between each player, that's more than enough. The card icons, the price list, the Viceroy voting, and then you have reminders about the battle. Okay, cool. Then, next thing I have is this huge and really heavy box with all the minis and bits and pieces. But before I open that, I want to show you the card holders, which were, I think, unlocked during crowdfunding, and they look really nice. I would recommend not throwing this bag. It is helpful to keep everything in place. Okay, so you have card holders which are printed and have the, you know, the waves and the logo of the game. So this is nice, really nice. Okay, cool. Then moving to the next piece of interest, which is this box, which is huge and very heavy. And the reason it's heavy, it's because it has all the things that they will end up in the main box. And we'll start seeing them now, because they're all wrapped in different protective bubble wrap. Okay. And this may take some time. These are the bases for the, okay, these are bases for the vessels. Okay, so you can place them. Right, I think this was also an add-on. Yeah. Okay. We'll see how these work in practice, but let's take them there for the moment. Okay, lots of bases. These are bases based on the initials that you'll find for the different vessels. Wooden components. Okay, these are printed wooden pieces, printed on both sides. They look nice, very, very nice. Okay, there's going to be a lot of unwrapping here. This is wood. No, this is not wood. These are crew members. Okay, these are replacing these here, the printed ones. You replace those with wooden, and you can see that these fit really nice in your recessed player board. Okay, cool. There's some more. 2 baggies of those. Okay. Then we have the cannoneers. Different color, and they replace these here in a similar fashion. Okay. Okay. Gems. Nice quality. Okay. Okay. Oh, here we have the forts. These look very, very nice. These are the forts. They look very nice. Some more wooden pieces and some more forts. Not sure if I need to have that many, to be honest. I remember it's been a while since we played the game, but they sure look nice. Some more wooden tokens. Wow. Okay, I think I'm going to start taking everything out of the bubble wrap to make things easier. Metallic tokens. Wow. Coins. There are quite a lot. Okay, I know why we see ×3. Okay, I think I get an idea. You shouldn't be seeing all these ×3. Okay, so this is the third bag, for example, of the crew. We only need 2. Okay, and the reason here another 2. The reason is because I got 3 pledges, and they combined, I suppose, they combined these are the rest of the cards. They combined the boxes together. Okay, this is the second or the third, for example, from here. Okay, yeah, right. Because you see, I have another cardboard box which has, different bits and pieces. That they combine for 3 pledges. Okay, so bear with me as I'm trying to show you only what is coming with each. So these need to go out. This you've seen already, and these will go out. And these are again more bases, more coins. This will go out. I think I have 3 of those. So this is 1, the coins, and this here. We'll see. Okay. And again, you see we have 3 bricks of additional cards, so it's only 1. So bear with me because it's very strange. I don't know why they mixed, they put everything together, but okay. So you see, I'm only keeping 1 of each of those. As soon as I have the third, they will go. This is out. Oh, it's very confusing like that. I don't know why they did it. Suppose. Okay. So one of these. One of these with one. Therefore, also this wood 4, one for each, and this should be one for them as well. Okay, that meaning the additional pledges. Okay, and then we have 2 here, 3. So 3 of those means Empire's Pack, Empire's Pack, Empire's Pack to go out. I'm trying to limit it to only keeping on screen and opening only one of each, so you're not getting confused. Yeah. There you go. 3 pledges. It's not my fault, by the way, because they just put combined and mixed between 2 boxes, between 3 cardboard boxes, the plastic components. I understand that you have to open the box and put them in, but anyway, no problem. Everything now it's sorted out. 2 sets of chests, and then my set of chests for my copy, because the other 2 belong to friends. Okay. Right. Okay. So let's start seeing now. I think this was also a stretch goal. That's really nice. Okay, I have 4 chests, one for each player. Then we have metal coins, and these are really nice. I really like. They look non-circular, meaning not perfect circle, and they do really look like pirate coins. I really like what they've done here, doubloons. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, then let's open these here. These are also really nice. Custom. These are replacing these pieces here. Okay. And we also have some flame tokens and flags. Right. Then we have, look at these crates. I don't know if you can see, maybe the glare doesn't help, but they look like crates. That's what I'm trying to say. And they look really, really nice. And we have also the barrels here. Right. So many components. Okay. Here we have the mines. Very nice. And here the sea monsters. Lovely. Very good quality. Okay. So thankfully all these will go in the respective spot, you know, in the tray. Really nice. Okay. Really nice. Okay, 2 of those. Okay. Yeah, I think this is same like that one, so this belongs to another another core box, I would say. Yeah. Look at this chest. Okay. Now let's see this one. These are metal markers. And wow. This is metallic. This is really neat. Okay. Same goes for this one. You've done great production. Considering the numerous components of the game and lots of bits and pieces, they've done a great job here. Really nice, really nice. Okay, and this is, ooh, the ghost vessel is fantastic. This is Empire's pack, I think, yeah, where they have different vessels for each. Don't know if everything is visible here. Yeah. Okay. Right. Then we have pirates. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vessels. There you go. Right, and the last thing remaining before we move to the cards. Look at that. Really good quality. I think these are same like this. I'm not sure if I need to open them or not to to be honest. We'll see. There are 3, yeah. Yes, I need to open everything because I have a full pack for each of the box, so everything belongs in the single one. The core. Yeah, these are the different type of vessels, okay? Everything comes not damaged, okay? Which is, I'm surprised. Not because, I'm surprised because typically I have so many cases with broken sails when I get, but everything was very well protected also, to be honest. Okay, so anyway, yeah. Okay, these are the player colors, by the way. Okay, so they have a plastic miniature for each of your upgrade for the player color. Okay, that's why you see all of those here. And I believe the last thing remaining for me to show you are the cards. Okay, so this from the Empires and this from the core. So let's open the core. This game has a lot of cards. And I'm saying this in a good way because especially the encounters were so many. I really loved the variety in the encounters. Really, really loved it. So let's separate the decks. Really looking forward to get this one on the table again and soon. Right. So here we are. Right. So we start with this deck. If I remember correctly, these are the encounters, 13C. These are, sorry, the exploration cards. Okay, so these are the exploration cards. I'm not going to make any spoiler, but just for you to see how many things are included here to explore. Okay, so this is one of the greatest things I enjoyed in the time I had with the prototype when I was playing the game. Really, really enjoyed it. These are the tavern cards, and again, huge variety. I really love this sandbox approach of this game. Really, really enjoyed it. Okay. These are the Sea Adventure cards, and there are again a lot. Just to give you an idea, huge replayability here. Okay. Here we have the largest of the decks. This is the action cards. We have 108 action cards. Okay. And this is by far the majority of the cards in this game. Okay, cool. Right. And the thing that we didn't see are these here are the event cards. Things from Fog for other pirates, infestation of rats, and so on. Okay, cool. And the last thing I want to show you are the Empire cards, because this is from the Empire expansion. It is included here, obviously. It has more cards of each of the type. Okay, so I'm not going to mix them for this for the moment, because I want to play first again the core, and then I'm going to add the Empire's expansion. So you see more cards of each of the type, action cards, events, exploration cards, and tavern cards. Wow, really, really wow. Okay, so I believe I've shown you everything with the exception of this little special, let's say, and undoubtedly larger than the rest ship. Looks really nice. Really, really nice. Which has its own card, the Galleon. Right, so there you have it. This is everything that you can see and find in your Misty Waters at the World's Edge box. Hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. I really invite you to see our playthrough, even though it was with a prototype, it was advanced prototype, so a lot of materials were very, very similar, if not the same, when we did the prototype during crowdfunding. Really, really enjoyed the playthrough back then, and now it's time to play the final version of the game. Hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. Many thanks for watching.